Hey fam, welcome to our channel. If you're new here, my name is Sarah and I'm a stay-at-home/homeschooling mom of 5. Today I'm bringing you guys a morning routine to just kind of show you how I do things on the daily. These types of things, there are certain things that are actually very much every day, such as making my bed. Doesn't making your bed make you feel so good? It just makes me feel at least accomplished from the beginning of the day when it's made, and it just looks nice, even though you guys can see that I still have laundry to fold. Yeah, laundry, the bane of my existence. Anyways, I wanted to give you guys a glimpse as to how my mornings go. You guys aren't seeing the kids here because they are running around in their room. And when I wake up every morning, I make the bed, but then there's always laundry. Laundry's always sitting around for some reason. It's just the hardest thing to get done. So I always try to tackle a little bit at a time before I do things while giving the kids like 5 minutes to get, accustomed to being awake. And then I kind of jump into mommy mode. So every day I like to start my day off by greeting my kids, just touching base with them, asking them how their night went, if they had any dreams, and just giving them like an extremely long hug because I just love on them and I just want them to know that they feel that they're loved and they are special throughout today. I'm gonna need this kid to give me some of his energy because truth be told, I am running on overtired because last night we had a long night between Happy's Bible study and my Zoom call and dinners and taking care of the little ones. It was like a long night and he woke up extremely early asking for milk, hence why he was already dressed because him and I were up really early this morning. I just want to put out there, if you're a mom and your morning didn't go exactly like this, don't be alarmed because mine didn't go like this either. There are little snippets that I didn't even put in the vlog of just how my day started off rough with my daughter just waking up and expecting me to comb her hair and me chasing baby boy throughout the house because he didn't want to come and change his diaper. And, I'm just trying to maintain myself and not lose my cool just because I'm already running on overtired. But I just want to put that out there that is stay-at-home mom life, or just mom life in general, I should say, because motherhood is hard. So don't ever for a second assume that, my life is perfect or that, oh, she's a good mom, I'm not, or anything like that. Because I sometimes see your guys' comments, you guys like, you're an amazing mom and stuff. And I think I'm a great mom too, but I know that I'm not a perfect mom because I face the same struggles as a lot of moms out there. So I just wanted to put that out there. So in this clip, my daughter is cleaning up some of her clothes that she left on the floor. This is a time we usually kind of use to pick up her room a little bit because, they will leave stuff on the floor. And if you don't pick it up every day, that room will just fall apart. And as you can see, I just ran back to the washroom and kind of got myself together. I'm not doing anything fancy because I plan on doing a workout and it definitely defeats the purpose of like applying any makeup or just getting myself all fancy. But I just want to put myself together a little bit for the day and then kind of hopefully keep my fingers crossed I get to my workout. As far as her hair, I didn't have time to actually just do her hair because baby boy was hungry. He wanted to eat immediately. So we just kind of wrapped her hair around and then we proceeded to go downstairs. I can't believe how big he is now that he can just walk down. I mean, he's been doing this for a minute, but just watching it on camera, I'm just like, wow, my boy's grown so much. Both my children, both the little ones, I should say, that everyone is just growing. It's crazy. Anyways, I'm starting off the morning down here. The kids have already requested their favorite, which is a smoothie. I don't know what it is, but they're literally obsessed. And I'm not mad because they actually will get a bunch of vitamins and stuff that they don't get anywhere else because instead of eating the fruits, they will rather drink it. So, yeah.
Hi.
So despite last night being a bit chaotic from like all that was going on, I'm just like really happy that the living room and area as well as the kitchen was left tidy. So that was really good. I hate waking up to like a messy area, but yeah, I was happy that was not the case this morning. And as you can see, the kids do keep themselves entertained while I'm making breakfast. So they're already like playing with their toys. Baby boy is the king of messes. He loves to make messes and he just creates the biggest messes everywhere. But you know what? Like nothing that a tea can't help. I'm going to make myself a nice cup of tea and just, yeah, just kind of deal with that because, kids are kids, and I will gladly pick up after him. So I'm making this smoothie, nothing fancy, it's pretty much a classic. I kind of make it so I can have some too. We actually ran out of the regular milk, but I'm using oat milk, which I couldn't remember to save my life. I had to pause the video to remember oat milk. Anyways, I'm just trying to put this cup together while I'm waiting for this blend tech. As you can see, I rest my hand on it because I'm just still kind of worried about explosive, I'm worried it's going to explode for some reason if I don't hold on to it. Because I've seen that happen before. Not in my case, but I've seen it happen. Anyways, the kids are anxiously waiting for their smoothie. I do a little taste test and it tasted great. And baby girl tasted it for herself and she was like, it's delicious. So I'm really happy about that. They also had some waffles. As you can see, I was giving them naan before because baby boy was just so hungry. He's like so impatient, couldn't wait. So I gave him some naan, but then I gave them some waffles after, which they ate. And shortly after, they had some blueberries. So while the kids eat, I usually take this time to multitask by like cleaning up anything around that just needs cleaning. And this dish area kind of drives me a little bit nuts, but I'm not going to be upset about it because the kids did a fantastic job in cleaning up last night. Like I woke up to a clean sink and a clean countertops because the dishes were packed inside the dishwasher. And obviously these ones that are already in the dish drainer are washed and such. So you know what? I was happy. What I tell my kids is that if they do their part by keeping their chore zone clean, just the dishes out of the sink and packed and stuff like that, I will do mine. Like I'm not one to want to come and throw dirty dishes in a clean sink. I feel inspired to want to keep that area clean, and to me that's working together, honey. So I am just really happy that they did this because I will just help them out too in this area when they come home from school. They don't have to unpack this. It's just a matter of tidying up after supper. And now that it's summertime as well, we have a bunch of different activities coming into play. Zoe's about to start soccer. She is still in the midst of swimming, and they have a little gymnastics here and there. It's just a lot going on all the time. And hubby is going to be playing soccer, and he's at Bible study, and I've got like my little, side gig here with my little group going, and I'm really happy. But there's a lot going on, so we gotta constantly work together because that's how we work, baby. Teamwork is the dream work, and that's how we get stuff done around here. So like I said, every morning is very different because I also homeschool. We usually have work and things like that we need to get done. But this morning I decided to just kind of bring them out outside and they can have a little bit of morning play and just get out some energy. So when we do go to sit down and do some homeschool work, they can actually focus, because I just knew that today they just seemed like they were very energetic, and I wasn't about that life. I didn't want to sit down and kind of like butt heads, even though homeschooling is usually really, really good for us, because I'm so grateful for this. I am so grateful that somehow I managed to like foster learning, the love for learning in my children, and they tend to love to learn. So I don't usually struggle in that, in that department, but they are kids, and so every now and again you'll deal with just the non-listening part, and that I didn't want to deal with that this morning, especially after having a long day. So I took them outside and we just had a great time playing a little badminton and that other game that we were playing at the beginning. If you guys know the name of that, please leave it down below, because I don't know what it's called. It's just that Velcro little kind of plate thing that you catch the ball on. And this is something from my childhood that I remember playing. It's something you can find at the dollar store because that's where we got it. But I don't know what it's called, but we played it and baby girl enjoyed it. And I'm not going to lie, we've had some rough moments in between outside and inside. And here she was finishing her snack, but she ended up having to go in a little bit of a timeout because she was not the best listener out there. In the midst of trying to teach her how certain things get done, she didn't want to hear it and was just giving attitude. And it's been going on for a little bit. So I had to just kind of nip it. I had to kind of deal with it. So we came inside and she ended up going on a timeout. And in the midst of that, I just tried to clean up the big messes that were left behind because we were actually about to begin our homeschooling. And for me, it's really conducive to have a clean environment. And I think it's also beneficial for the children as well. And here, baby boy is helping me clean up these blocks. Of course, I could just easily toss them in the bin, but he wanted to participate, and so we ended up working together to fill the dump truck to throw it inside the bin. And I thought, you know what, that's so clever and creative, and he's enjoying it and learning to clean up, and I thought that was really neat. So that's what we did. It made it take like 3 times longer, but it didn't matter to me. We were just having a good time doing it. Even though my face is not saying that, sometimes, I don't know, I think I have what they call the resting, bee face type thing sometimes because, I don't know, I wasn't smiling. But that's how mom life be sometimes.
Talk to me nice, talk to me honestly. Look in my eyes, don't let it fall on me. Say you a good guy, make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it, I wanna see it. See how rewind, when we rewind, feels so nice. We time, you I know how to make me feel right. I can't help how. Got this sweet talk, I'm already on my way. I'm pulling up, don't be late. I'm cutting through all the lanes. Sweet talk, you need to say let's do, babe. No need for no flowers, babe. I'm already.
He was counting backwards. Wait. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep it 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 30. So one thing I love about homeschooling is that like every experience is a learning opportunity. There's just so much room to learn, and that's what we were doing with the building blocks. But then after baby boy and I were doing our counting, actually all of us were doing our counting together on the abacus, and he's learning his numbers up to 50. We already can identify larger numbers than that, but that's where he's at. And now it is time for baby girl and I to read. So she started reading to me, and then we ended up alternating pages. If you guys want to see her progress and how well she's reading, definitely check out the How I Homeschool video, which I'll have linked in the description box below, where I just kind of show you guys a little day in the life of me homeschooling my kids. But because this is a morning routine, I'm just kind of just sticking with, showing you guys a glimpse of it. But we were talking a lot throughout the book and just learning as she went along and just discussing the subject matter, which is really cool because I know we don't always have that opportunity, but that's the cool thing about being a stay-at-home mom or being a homeschool mom. Yeah, I'm saying some parts in the world, they could probably use that as a foghorn. Yes, anyways. Okay, let me do my voiceover. So guys, while this little one went on to sit and do her book work, I just tried to do my little workout thing. I kind of wish I can get up and do this early, but I don't know. I don't have it in me right now to do it so early in the morning, but I'm trying to make it work during the day, and I kind of regret it because honestly, my workout wasn't significant. I did get a call in the middle of the day that my daughter needed picking up from work, so my workout just kind of ended abruptly. It was a matter of 20 minutes, and that is not sufficient. I'm used to working out for about 30 minutes to 45 minutes, though my body, after having 5 kids, isn't exactly showing that. I mean, consistency is probably my biggest enemy, just being consistent. But when I do it, I'm usually doing it for a long time. Okay, that might sound all types of weird, but you know what I mean. So this workout that I was doing, you might have seen a glimpse of it at the beginning, but it's just this YouTuber. He's called Get Fit with Rick. I do his dances sometimes because he actually plays, old school music, and I like to jam a little bit to that. But a lot of times I'll do like an actual walking aerobics workout because I know that's really good for us women. It's not only doing cardio, but you're also toning up because you're utilizing all your muscles in various areas, and that is something we definitely all need to do, and especially me. So after my workout, I ended up letting the dogs out really quickly. I didn't film them, but didn't get to come outside with us. Usually they'd be out there playing with us, but they didn't come out because we have these rabbits kind of lingering around our deck, and they poop everywhere. And so the dogs have been known to eat the rabbit poop, and that's just not good for them. So long story short, that's why you guys didn't see them a lot, and our older dog tends to sleep a lot as well. Anyways, I ran up here to just kind of organize my vanity underneath. It's really a matter of organization. I bought this unit to organize it before, the same thing that I bought for my kitchen, but we didn't put it up here because we've basically just been waiting to replace this vanity. But honestly, the way funds are set up, like we've just done so many renovations over the past year that this just kind of has to wait a little bit. So until we see the perfect vanity at the perfect price. So anyways, I found a basket that was able to just kind of organize it a little bit and just kind of do what it needed to do. And yeah, I found this old pregnancy test, y'all. I can't even, anyways. I was just so happy that this kind of worked out for the time being. And I'm glad that organizing underneath here will just kind of be a little bit more effective. And, I will just be able to use the space a lot better. And that's pretty much it for today's vlog, y'all. Anything else that I did throughout the day kind of just led right into the afternoon, so I didn't film any of that because this is a morning routine. And yeah, that's exactly what it is. And I went on to change my garbage and clean the toilet, and I didn't end up filming some of that as well. And then I still have all my laundry on the bed to fold and put away, which by the time I'm recording this, I'm happy to report that I did that as well. So yay, it's been a happy day for me. I'm so thankful and so grateful that I was able to accomplish a lot of what I set out to do. I really need to go back to my planner, which I've taken a break from. They say that we're creatures of habits, but I'm wondering, like, why can't I have the habit of just like writing in my planner all the time? Like sometimes in my head, I'm thinking I'm wasting time and I'm just jumping the gun and just doing it all. But yeah, I got to go back to that. That way I can see exactly what I'm accomplishing, and it's making me realize that I'm actually accomplishing a lot more than I'm giving myself credit for. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed today's morning routine. It is definitely non-aesthetic, but it's my real morning routine. It's the real life of me being a mom, a stay-at-home homeschooling mom, and I just hope you guys enjoy it. So don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And until next time, y'all, much love.